Okay, I started this zinc job. Got my new wetsuit. Had to put multiple more weights on than that. That was 10 pounds. Then I thought I'd use my dive tank because I got to get another Viz on it and hydro. So I need to get the air, use the air out of this. And there's the boat sink that needs to be replaced. Got that off without incident and didn't have one to replace it, so I got one in order. So there'll be a part 2 when I get this big zinc on. The one I ordered is 15 pounds. That's 6 inches by 12 inches. Anywho, we get that off. So there's one big transom zinc, and then there's 4 shaft zincs. There's my helper. And that's got to get the old zincs off first. So this is one of the 4 shaft zincs. There's not much left to them, and they kind of crumble. So as you're trying to unscrew, they kind of fall apart. So this video is, I don't know, 4 minutes long, and it took me half the day to do all these because I had to get other parts. You see how it pulls off, it kind of falls apart. This isn't in order because that one's already done, and then in a minute I'll put other ones on. So this is just kind of how the edit came together. So you got to use a hex wrench to get these screwed in. Water was cold. Visibility wasn't great. I mean, it was great for St. Augustine, but for the Keys it wasn't great. So I know I just went by and showed that one on, but this is the order that I got it, so here it is. So you got to hold it on, hold the 2 screws to get them threaded, and there I just dropped the washer, and you can hear me going, ugh. So that one has 3 washers and one without a washer. And then you got to get it started and get them all screwed in, and then after that, remember you got to do this 4 times, so it takes a while. Then you got to go get a big hammer, or biggest hammer you got, and then you hit the zinc, and that causes it to tighten around the shaft better. And then usually after you give it a couple of whacks, rotate it, give it a couple of whacks, you can get sometimes another turn on each screw. We got to get more organized. These professional guys have just keep their belt, or they put them in a 5-gallon bucket with holes in it, and it just dangles. So you reach in, grab what you need. I got to go back to the dive platform and keep getting parts that I need. So, and then I have this, and I'm gonna pause it here for a second. Right there, it looks like that was bare metal. It wasn't. I found out that was epoxy. So that's another reason why this thing took all day, is I had to go get sandpaper. Take that off, because when I got to the other rudder, I found bottom paint under the zinc. So I had to get sandpaper and sand down to bare bronze. And then I got down to bare bronze on both of them, and then reapplied both of the rudder zincs. And that's kind of how that goes. So 2 zincs per shaft, 1 rudder zinc, and the transom zinc, which I didn't buy yet.